Hello, I'm James Sheard from the Accountancy People, and I want to talk about the currency movements today. You've probably seen in the press that the price of the pound has come down by about 20 cents against the American dollar, or 15 cents against the euro. So what does that mean? Well, first of all, there's an obvious impact if you're buying something that's imported. So if you're buying a foreign car, then although the prices, just as we speak, haven't really increased, they will do quite soon. So if you're going to buy something, particularly a large value item, I would go ahead and buy it quite soon before they manage to put the prices up. The people with a spring in their step are those that are selling things overseas, because if they're selling things at a profit in the past, their profit margins just increased by 20%, which is just fantastic. And my understanding is that a lot of manufacturers are really busy now because they can reduce their prices slightly and still make a decent amount of money. But what's likely to happen is that all prices will increase. I mean, we've seen it on things like fuel already, but even things like if you're buying a mini car, that's obviously manufactured in the UK. However, a lot of the parts that go to make up the car are brought in from overseas. So what you'll have is that their costs will go up and they'll want to pass those on to us. But also, they're probably experiencing much higher demand from overseas because they can reduce their prices. So they can sell cars really easily overseas, which means again they're likely to put their prices up in the UK. So it's not just overseas cars, it's also UK ones that will go up. Now, 8 years ago, there was actually a very similar reduction in the price of sterling when we hit the banking crisis. Now, at that time, there was a spike in inflation, but it really petered out, and there was very little wage price increases because there were fewer jobs around and there was higher unemployment, so people were not demanding more money. This is very different circumstances now. The labour market, anybody who's employing people will know that the labour market is really tight now, and that means that I just can't see that employees will accept having their wages cut through inflation. So I'd really watch out for what you're paying staff, because if you want to keep people loyal, you've got to pay them the right amount of money. So I think that really needs thinking about. And as an employer, that's not all bad, because some people you might actually think are overpaid, so you can let inflation erode their wages. Or some people, if you don't give them a pay rise, will leave, and that actually might be what you want. So you know, there are pros and cons to all these things. And the other thing to watch out for, of course, is your own pricing, because if your wages are going up and some of your input costs are going up, then the only thing, unless you put your prices up, the only thing that can give is your profit. So if you want to maintain your profits, you may need to just have a pricing policy to make sure that your prices are gradually increasing over time. So overall, inflation is a little bit of a challenge. It's something that many of us have experienced many times before, but it is something that we haven't experienced for a number of years. So we just need to be aware of it. Some prices, will increase, and we need to be careful to maintain our profit margins. So I'm James Sheard from the Accountancy People. I look forward to speaking to you.